Hi guys, it's Mike at D20 Painting Studios, and I'm here doing a basic review on both the sprues for the Union and Confederate forces. Now, due to the setting that this is in, both sprues can be used for either Confederate or Union forces, which I will just quickly show you. Inside the Battle in the Box set, which this is one of the unboxing videos for, you get a handy little reference sheet. Now, as you can see here, this is the Confederate troops, and this is the Union troops. And if I was to do this very quickly, and the colours were to blur, you'd see very little difference in them. That is because the Union troops, as well as the Confederates, had different states of dress, different headwear, different everything from equipment. A lot of these troops back then would be, funded by benefactors or raised from local militias. So you've got to bear that in mind. So at any point when you're building any model from the American Civil War period, or any other period for that matter, always try and have your references in front of you, especially if you're trying to maintain a degree of historical accuracy. So, for the first sprue that we're going to take a closer look at, we're going to take a closer look at the Confederates. Now, as you can see here, they're easily told that they're the Confederates because a lot of them have sort of like extra equipment or bedrolls wrapped around them. This will be more apparent when I show you the Union soldiers in a second. And as well, because the Confederates were very famed for like their rebel yell and their nature of warfare, and that they were a very, very aggressive, very, I want to say, die-hard fighters, you can see here that the pose that they are given is more advancing. Now again, you've got the different headwear that you can give them, along with their basic sort of like issue caps, which a lot of the regiments would have got at the beginning of the war, and they would have become more rare towards the end, and everything from farmers' hats or just their forage caps that their regiment would issue them. See here, these are the rifles that I shown you the other day. Again, a lot of these are in marching or in very aggressive sort of like charging poses. That's the fronts there for you, and I'll just show you around the back very quickly as well. A lot of these figures will be very nice when they're painted up, and I'll explain a little bit further on in one of my painting videos, but the Confederate forces are a little bit more varied in that their equipment is different colours, and even on the same man or even within the same unit they'll be different. So again, a very nice little challenge for any painter. We'll now go on to the Union sprue. And the Union sprue, as you can see here, because the Unions were a lot better drilled and were a lot more professionally armoured, and in the way that they conducted themselves in the field, you can see here in their poses that they are more in a marching sort of like formation, a lot less aggressive. As you can see here, comparing them to the Confederates before, their uniforms are a little bit more streamlined and less cluttered by gear. These on the top are soldiers loading. When it zooms in, there we go, soldiers loading, and even officers or sergeants and the like. Again, you have many poses for firing or for making at the ready, and there's your sergeant's swords as well. Again, a little pitting from the cast. You tend to, with a lot of plastic sets, you get the odd pitting now and again, but in my opinion, you have to be really unlucky if you get a lot of pits like this in a cast, and Perry miniatures tend to be quite good. And there's the command sprue at the top, with the drum and the flagpole or the pike. Zooms in. Ooh, nearly. There you go. And there's the hats on the top as well. There we go, that's better. Okay, so guys, if you've got any questions about either of the sprues and how they're being made, etc., please leave a comment below. Please leave a like or a share. It really helps the channel. And I hope to speak to you again soon. Bye.